What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Serial Productions. DC FanDome, you guys, is a huge, massive event. I still remember from 2020 that DC FanDome was a banger. They showed Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Batman trailer. Oh my God, it was so much fun. It was such a huge success. But you guys, this year's DC FanDome has officially been canceled. Honestly, this is kind of a no-brainer. I'm not surprised by this move whatsoever. What does Warner Brothers officially have to show at DC FanDome? Look what they showed at Comic-Con this year. It was a failure. Yeah, they had a Shazam and the Fury of the Gods trailer, cool. They had a Black Adam teaser trailer, whatever, and that was it. Ultimately, the fans were left dry. They were very disappointed in this year's Comic-Con for DC. Now, this makes all the sense in the world. Warner Brothers, Discovery Plus, they're legit in a huge shakeup right now. Projects are being canceled left and right. Nobody really knows the future slate of the DCEU and DC films. It's really just up in the air. What do we have that's coming out? Shazam! Fury of the Gods pushed back to March. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom has now been pushed back to December. So now you can't even think about marketing anything for Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Nothing at all. If Aquaman had stuck to that March release date, best believe we would have had a first trailer sometime in the next up and coming months. But now that's been pushed back to December, nothing from Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom will be coming out within the next 6 to 8 months. Nothing. Maybe we'll get a final trailer for Shazam! Fury of the Gods probably sometime in January, but that's it. The Flash, nobody knows what's happening with The Flash. Nobody really knows what's happening with Ezra Miller and that whole situation. Apparently, he's trying to get some help, but it's still up in the air. The Flash hasn't been delayed, but how can Aquaman? It's so confusing to me. The whole timeline and the shift in release dates, it's like up in the air. Batgirl was officially canceled. You guys remember that whole uproar. Blue Beetle, maybe they could have showed something off for Blue Beetle, but that's it. They only have Aquaman 2, Shazam 2, Black Adam, Blue Beetle, and The Flash. 5 things they could have shown. But it's still up in the air with these projects. The only thing that's kind of safe is Black Adam, and that's probably due because of The Rock, which comes out in the up and coming months. That is it. Now, I don't think that Black Adam is going to have a huge success that The Rock and Warner Brothers are really pushing for. I don't. I don't think that Black Adam is going to be a massive, huge success moving forward at DCEU. I don't. Because, their starting lineup is still up in the air. We don't really have a Superman. It's Ben Affleck coming back as Batman. What's happening with Michael Keaton? Michael Keaton was starring in the Batgirl film for Warner Brothers. How does he feel about that? About that officially being scrapped? Yeah, he got paid, but he's like, yo, you guys don't know what you're doing over here. I shot scenes for Batgirl. I shot scenes for Aquaman. I shot scenes for, The Flash. He might just be out. He's like, look, you guys don't know what you want, so I'm done after the Flash movie. And that could be a whole new problem because now, you introduce, Michael Keaton's Batman, and he's like, yo, I'm done with this. You guys don't know what you're doing. I don't want to play this character anymore. It's just all up in the air right now, you guys. And it's really frustrating as, a DC fan. You want to see these things really thrive. I'm thinking about what other things can be in pre-production. I'm pretty sure James Gunn is probably writing the second season for Peacemaker, which I cannot wait. First season for Peacemaker was a huge success. The Suicide Squad was a huge success. So having James Gunn over there at Warner Brothers is a huge get. And I best believe he's going to be working on multiple projects for DC because he is gold over there right now. James Gunn is extremely talented. And then you jump over to the Elseworld story, like Joker 2 and Lady Gaga and Joaquin Phoenix playing the whole musical aspect. Yeah, the script is written, but nothing has been filmed. It's still in pre-production. So, it's a little bit too early for that. And then what about, the HBO Max spin-off series of The Penguin? You know what I mean? Is that still going forward? Or what about, the Arkham Asylum for the Batman universe? Or the Batman 2? All of that stuff. That would have been cool to see, stuff officially announced, at DC FanDome this year. It's just maybe, Warner Brothers is still uncertain about a lot of projects moving forward for the DCU and DC films, which it makes a lot of sense. You know, a lot of fans are still frustrated. A lot of fans don't know, you know, where where the cards are on the table. They don't know what direction they plan on going. But hopefully with David Zaslav and, the new Kevin Feige that they found, I'm really hoping that they can really start putting the cards on the table and start really pushing out content, because, at this rate, it's not looking good for DC, man. It's so frustrating because, I want to see these movies really thrive. I do. I want to see a Henry Cavill come back as Superman, but rumor has it he's already signed over at Marvel, you guys. So that's going to be very interesting to see if that's true. Because if that's true, if Henry Cavill's over there with Marvel Studios, you best believe his Superman days are done. They're finished. That's a wrap. Now you got to recast for Superman. And that's that sparks up the whole difficult situation of now rebuilding this whole new Justice League team. It's so frustrating. And, insiders are coming out saying that, the Warner Brothers execs really regret, releasing the Snyder Cut. They said they really, really regret it. And I'm like, that's unfortunate. I'm happy that Zach got to see, that 70 million plus into his film, his full vision actually shown. I thought it was a wonderful film. Don't think it's really rewatchable because I don't have 4 hours out of the day to watch, Justice League. I mean, I'll probably watch it in the next up and coming years, but I've seen it maybe once, and I think I've seen it twice. I think I've seen it twice. But like I said, I've got my fulfill of it. 4 hours is just a little bit too long for me to watch a film constantly. You know what I mean? The rewatchability, I feel like, is extremely important when, making a film. Like Spider-Man No Way Home. That's definitely a rewatchable movie. Avengers Endgame is definitely a rewatchable movie. I'd even go as far as to say, the Batman. I love the Batman. I could, it's 3 hours long, but it's definitely a film I love to revisit because it's just a beautiful, beautiful film. Ultimately, I love what Matt Reeves is doing over there in that universe, and I'm really excited for future projects to really come fast. Especially if he's going to have his hands tied into everything, because we are in good hands over there with the Batman universe, you guys. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about DC fandom officially being canceled. Thoughts and opinions. Where do you think that the future of the DCEU is headed, you guys? Post your comments down below and let me know. Peace.